batteries, positive and negative charges, shadow work, night and day. Hi, I'm Dr. Vershern Edwards, and today we're talking about shadow work. It's in the Bible. Christ did shadow work in the temple. Remember when they were selling goods on a Sabbath day? And the Bible is a psychological representation of the mind. So, yeah, they were selling goods, and Christ just came in and wiped everything off the table and said no. But what was really going on is that having negative thoughts, negative things, doing things within the temple of God, within your body, that is foul and doesn't bring you joy, doesn't bring you happiness or an upliftment. It is not good. So, yeah, the shadow side. No one really wants to talk about it, but it's there. Like the positive side, the battery have a positive and a negative, and that is good to help us to move forward. We have to have the positive side or the light, and the dark side or the negative charge. And it plugs into the appliances, into your flashlight, into your all technology that we have pretty much runs on some sort of positive negative charge. Even the air we breathe have ions, negative ions in it, and we're positive. So once we breathe in that negative ions right after a rain when it's really fresh outside, it really makes a difference. We feel uplifted, we feel light, and many things we could do. Burning a salt light lamp can help give us those negative ions. Also, burning a lamp, a candle, can give us, and having positive conversation, having uplifting conversation can do it. But we're talking about the shadow, working on the shadow, or working on your alternate self, or your other self, the other half that prompts you, that causes you to go in and say, what is going on? Why am I thinking like that? During this time of pandemic, it is a time to go in, and that is what our shadow side, that is what this pandemic is doing. It's causing all of us to go inward to see what is working, what is not working, what can we change to make it better. How can we make it better, baby? Those are the things we have to do now, is take the time to see what is not working. Do we need to change the roof? The roof, not only the physical roof, but what's going on inside our head. What is going on in your thinking? Are you having thinking and thoughts that are not in alignment with your highest good? That is not in alignment with what you want, what you truly came here to be? The shadow side is here to remind you to get off the couch and get moving. The shadow side, many people talk about shadow work, but it's really merging the two. I now give thanks for the marriage that is made in heaven and is now manifested on earth. The two shall become one now and for all eternity. I give thanks for the marriage made in heaven, for the two shall become one now and for all eternity. That is a beautiful affirmation to have, because that is what we're doing every single day. That we're bringing the two so we can move forward in our movement. Now, we can pretend the shadow side isn't there and not work on it and it just bursts out. But that's not balance. Human beings flourish in balance. When you have a balanced meal, a little protein, a little fat, carbs, oh, we'll talk about that another time. But those are cycled throughout different times of the day. In the morning, you may have one carb, in the breakfast, and it's cycle, and the carbs increase. So you can have a good sleep and a balanced sleep. Like that. Now, we're having the pandemic, and it's causing all of us to balance ourselves, to look at our carbs, look what we're eating, look what we're doing to each other. Look what we're doing to the planet. I mean, we have to take pause and ask Mother Earth, what can I do to help you flourish, to help you rise again, to be at your highest, to be at your greatest? What can I do, Mother Earth? Tell me in your whispers, whisper in my ear, during my silence. Let me know what I have to do. Mother Earth replies, absolutely nothing. Sit still and allow the natural process to unfold. Don't worry about, don't hurry about. Just sit still and let the natural unfolding of life occurs. Isn't that a beautiful thing to do? Knowing that everything is taken care of. The real work, the real shadow work is being aware that God is there and that things have to be balanced. Everything cannot exist at once. No two things can occupy one space at the same time. It's physiologically impossible, no matter how small the items are. In Matthew chapter 19:26, when we're doing our shadow working to merge and blend the two, through Christ we can do all things. Christ's consciousness, and using our wonderful human imagination, we can do all things and blend what is going on with us. Being upset is your shadow side. Expressing what is going on now is your shadow side. Are you expressing yourself today? Have you written down what may be bothering you? Have you told yourself what's bothering you, the Christ within you? Have you just expressed yourself? Expression, perhaps the word shadow side should be changed to another word and just simply having a human reaction, a human emotion, anger, sadness. We all have it, some to a greater degree than others. We have to work on ourselves to be balanced. And that is what part of being human is. It's being balanced in this physical soup that we're in. Being balanced, enjoying where we are, who we are, so we can be and do and have what we want. We didn't come to this planet just to, fight all the time, just to work on ourselves. Sometimes you just have to sit and be and let the true you evolve. Shadow work, balancing yourself, having fun, being aware of who you are and that you are a multi-dimensional being. You have many facets, many sides. So give yourself some slack. Slack it up. You are human. You are a multi-dimensional being. See, I was very human right there. You have angst and you get tired. And sometimes you just want to be downright lazy. If that's a shadow side, perfectly fine. It is just being balanced. But being aware of your fellow man also. Sometimes people are very intense in their work, and that could be a shadow side too. Not everyone can or want to be, sugar plum and gumdrops all the time. It throws them off balance because they don't have anything to kind of fight with. I remember many years ago when relationships, you're young and people would get into relationships and they would fight all the time. I never understood why they would fight. Just go at it, throw down, and then make up and be the next happy couple. Today, they may call that a dysfunctional relationship. It may have been very functional for them, but was it balanced? But that was all they knew was to go at it, fight, and make up and go at it again. Sounds exhausting. But shadow work doesn't have to be exhausting. It is an internal job in what you have to do. And having friends and family around to remind you, to give you that prompt that something you're doing, your thinking is off, may need to be adjusted. It is awesome when you can sit with your own self and reflect what's going on. Did I treat that person well? I was really rude to them. I showed them my other side. There are people who want to give you a piece of their mind. Don't give anybody a piece of your mind. Keep all pieces to yourself. You're going to need them. Sharing what you can, but being honest in the moment in a loving, gentle way. That is what's needed at this present time. Harsh, if that is what's needed at the present time, but mostly you can communicate with people in a pleasant way and move to your next level. Now, shadow side can also help you to elevate because it is a motivator. Again, you have to remember it is your perception. How are you seeing your life? How are you seeing everything? Are you seeing everything connected to Christ and everything is here for your good? Everything is working out for your good. That is scripture. If you keep that in mind, everything is working out for your good. There's nothing here that goes to waste. God is the ultimate recycler. Nothing goes to waste. Everything is usable. So make good use of this time. See what needs to be worked on. Revisit it, revise, revision. Maybe it's your job situation that you're in. Maybe it was a relationship or a family member. Sometimes it can be a parent that may need shadow work because we are all born from mothers and fathers. And they have lovingly given us what they knew, how to live on this earth. And it is up to the children to see how they want to live of this earth. So you may have to do shadow work in your family. Not a problem. Do the work lovingly and get through it and move on. It is when you get stuck in it that it becomes an issue. I am Dr. Vershern Edwards, poet, author, physician. Bye, y'all.